government. Yeah, they treat me like a legal immigrant. Like, I don't know shit, like, I don't know shit, but yeah, the government. But yeah, the government. Yeah, they treat me like a legal immigrant. Like, I don't know shit, like, I don't know shit, but yeah, the government. But yeah, the government. Yeah, they treat me like a legal immigrant. Yeah. His electric keeps me going up. A mother who's a soldier, never seen a woman carry the world up on her shoulders. You're being a diamond in the rough. Like when you was young, they told you to fight crime like McGruff. Hypocrites say, yeah, like take this Valoc, Zolo, morphine, hydrocodone. This should make it better sound like any drug dealer talking to a fiend. Caught the catch-22, put my people in prison for things that you do. At the end of the commercial, side effects might be drowsiness, headaches, heart attacks. But happy people on TV like Puffy, you take that. Take that, don't need proactive. The letter chick, no, I'm attractive. Walking down a block in my own way, smashing. Tell me why the president and the Pope preach peace, but sit highly on their seats. But they never knew it felt like to go a day without the E. Tell Fabulous it's hard to breathe when you got the D's. Sweating you for a little weed when you got doctors with degrees. Son, the same shit as me, yeah, the government. But yeah, the government. Yeah, they treat me like a legal immigrant. Like, I don't know shit, like, I don't know shit. But yeah, the government, but yeah, the government.
Check, murder rates at an all-time high. Little kids getting smoked when them cars ride by. Terrorism, cataclysm, religion cause division. Just a vivid addiction, check the twisted edition. Bad decisions, hollow vision, brothers locked in prison. Written petitions, unforgiven in the land of the living. It's a given, kids are sinning. For too long they not winning. The devil grinning, he's singing fire pits and we swimming. Fucked up school system, fellas sexing chicks, dropping sperm up in them, then desert the women. Money, the only reason that the earth is spinning. Government trailing, surveillance, these bullshit wiretaps. Cops kill the unarmed, claiming they just fire back. Media telling lies, man, we tired of that. Incurable sickness, bird flu could murk you, but that's the slick shit. Pharmaceuticals is big business, now bear witness, predicted in the hieroglyphics. It's that sick shit. It's the government, yeah, the government. Yeah, they treat me like a legal immigrant. Like, I don't know shit, like, I don't know shit. But yeah, the government, yeah, motherfuckers.
Governments have always broken laws.
And in politics today, the election is proving to be a close race. Now, I don't mean to sound cynical, but I wonder if all these promises will have any meaning after the election.
My friends, this is not a fireside chat on war. It is a talk on national security. Because the nub of the whole purpose of your president is to keep you now and your children later and your grandchildren much later out of a last-ditch war for the preservation of American independence.
Let us never negotiate.
The government's trying to kill us,
Let me just say this. I made my mistake. But in all of my years of public life, I have never profited from public service. I've earned every cent. And in all of my years of public life, I have never obstructed justice. And I think, too, that I can say that in my years of public life, that I welcome this kind of examination, because people have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
Everything you just said is bullshit.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I believe it incumbent upon the next president of the United States to get this country moving again, to get our economy moving ahead, to set before the American people its goals, its unfinished business.
Why this Bush not down in town? Why they let the Terminator win the election?
Speak the language. Bring students here. Let them see what kind of a country we have.
I need help. Government is after me.
Governments have always broken laws.
Ground forces.
Government's trying to kill us.
This conflict started August 2nd when the dictator of the United States invaded a small and helpless neighbor. Iraq, a member of the Arab League and a member of the United Nations, was crushed. Its people brutalized.
There are some who
Fuck George Bush in this war, we gon' see him.
feel like that, the conditions are such that they can attack us there. The answer is bring them on.
this were a dictatorship, it'd be a heck of a lot easier. Just so long as I'm the dictator.
When you look at the founding fathers and they're signing these various documents that begin the nation, and the contradiction between talking about liberty and freedom, and many of these founding fathers being slaveholders. So how do you come to contradiction like that? Slavery and freedom, 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 freedom.
Something snaps in my brain and say, hey, well, you better listen to me, you better listen to me.
Governments have always broken laws.
They have their scandals.
Governments have the easiest time breaking laws because who is going to call them to account for it? If the president breaks the law, who's going to put him in jail? The most fundamental cases of breaking the law are violating the Constitution. If the United States Congress violates the Constitution by passing a bill that goes against the Bill of Rights, and then the president signs it, both Congress and the president are breaking the law. In fact, not only are they breaking the law, they're breaking the highest law of the land, which is the Constitution of the United States. But they get away with it all the time. But when individuals break the law, their violations of the law are rather small scale. They may be terrible, but they're small scale. When a government violates the law, the government does it in a big way.
Bodies boil in the motherland. This war is over oil, can't you understand? They'd rather buy fuel than give money to the high school, merely demonstrating that demand is supply rule. Another dozen Africans die for jewels. Diamonds produced off of grave labor, sorta like the slave trader. They build prisons at a blinding speed, deprive people of healthcare in their time of need. Throw a 5-star parade if a fireman bleeds, but nothing when a struggling youth dies in the streets. Every year you see the violence increase by police. It doesn't matter if you cry war or cry for peace, they'll attack you, especially if you black, dude. But a cop dies, he gets a fucking statue plus a plaque too, despite the fact that he was crooked as hell. Because of him, so many innocents got put in the jail. They find Saddam in the hole, in the desert in Iraq, but got no leads on who shot Biggie or Tupac. Yo, the ones who squander the most are given more. They tear down a hospital and put up a liquor store. Rich or poor, it's the bottom line. They bother mine for no reason, but look the other way from white collar crime. Praise the mighty dollar sign, master of all. If you're not fast on your feet, then you're faster to fall. Feds will gladly watch all of your cell phone calls under the false pretense of terrorist laws. They eavesdrop, man, never will the thieves stop. More concerned with immigration and education. Claim to be the best of nations, but don't talk of reparations. Native people forced on the reservations. Devastation, decimation, desolation without hesitation. And the president perpetuates his selfish demeanor. No help for Katrina, just keep the wealth on the greener side of the fence. Oh my God, are we dense? There's a homegrown war against Muslims and gays. Throw the book at him and put him away. Bush is astray. He would kill us all tomorrow if he couldn't today. Shouldn't we say, God bless the US of A?
Governments have always broken laws.